welcome back to my channel. I'm Una and usually I post about food, my family, shopping and cleaning, but today I'm doing a really fun video for you guys because we went to this amazing resort that is here in our area where we live for just a quick stay with the kids after the quarantine ended. And we have a couple that have kids that is this exact same age as our kids, like one boy, 5 year old, one girl, 1.5 year old. And we met them a few years ago here in Spain. And they have this amazing countryside place here in Spain. It's called a finca. It's just a place outside of the city in the campo. Like if you want to go to the countryside, it's that kind of place. It's a huge property. They also do vacation rental there. They have houses there which they live in privately, and they also rent out apartment houses. So we have been there plenty of times before. We have visited them. We have even stayed the night, but we have stayed in their house, me and my son, just to get away so the boys can play and everything. But we have never went all of us like a family and actually stayed as guests in one of their apartments. This was a very new experience, and we were excited, of course, after being locked up in our house for 2-3 months already. So it was great to get away, and I actually filmed a whole lot up there, and I've put together a few clips to show you the place because it's amazing. But before we get into the video, make sure that you subscribe and like this video and turn on the notifications so you can have more videos like this. We liked it so much, so we will definitely stay there a few more days during this summer. It was just amazing, so we are dying to get back there as soon as possible. And yes, let's get into it. So we just arrived, and the first person is Nova, this dog, to come and greet us. Maybe not a person, but the first being. That's one of the dogs that live on the property. It's our friend's dog. They adopted her, and she's just very calm. They have two dogs, and they are always just around cuddling with guests up here. The place is covered in flowers and plants. It's just beautiful, which is really fitting with the apartments that they have. They have 4 big apartments for rent, which are named after different flowers. So, for example, one is called Jasmine. The one we stayed in was called Bougainvillea. Apparently, that's the name of a flower, which I never heard of. But anyway, so the apartment was just beautiful. You can see here is the kitchen, which was very modern, fully equipped with oven, dishwasher, big fridge. The living room was also amazing with beautiful hardwood floor. It's so high under the ceiling, and they have put this amazing Moroccan lamps up there, so it just gives the house or the apartment, I felt more like I was in a house than an apartment really, but it just gives it that special cozy feeling that you are almost in a cabin or something. on a mountain, but you are not. You are in a beautiful place, vacation place in Spain, and it's like 35 degrees outside. This was the kids' bedroom with a big bed. I ended up sleeping here with Isabella because she had a cough, so she couldn't sleep alone. And this is the bathroom. All the apartments have an attached bathroom to the bedrooms. So that's amazing if you are like 3 couples traveling together, for example. So we had the biggest apartment with 3 huge bedrooms, all with its own bathroom and a shower and everything, of course. We did not use this room because obviously we are just 2 adults and 2 kids. So this was our room, me and Leo's room. He ended up sleeping with our son, so it was not a romantic getaway. It was just a very family getaway that we slept with each one of our kids. That's how we sometimes end up at home anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is the balcony or the terrace. A bit big to be a balcony, but of course palm trees outside each window. This is the bathroom of the master bedroom in the apartment with 2 sinks, a double sink, big spacious shower, also a changing table if you travel with babies, which comes in handy, of course. It was just so much bigger than our house, so it was nice with a change, with a long hallway. Isabella was just exploring from the first second we arrived. She wasn't scared at all. She was like, okay, I'm gonna live here. And she just ran around, running away from me for 24 hours basically on this huge place. But what is good about it is that kids can actually do that. You can just relax and let the kids run around because it's almost impossible for them to hurt themselves. She's a city girl, so she fell over a couple of times and scraped her knees. But for me, that's just a sign of healthy kid having a good time. So if you see her knee there, she was kind of scrubbed, but it doesn't matter. They loved this bed. It was like the most comfortable bed ever. So they jumped straight into it, and yeah, they were jumping around for a bit after we came up to the place. And yeah, my son ended up sleeping there. I didn't really get to try it that much, but that's okay. The best for the kids, right? So this was the outside place, just one part of it with a fireplace, sofa area. This was the dining area where we actually had our food. Here is Churro, a little dog. For those of you that doesn't know, that churro is like a typical Spanish pastry that you eat with sugar and you can dip it in chocolate and it's just delicious. But Churro is the on-site dog who's always there cuddling up with guests. So this is the stairway up to our apartment into the kitchen door, and it's just so beautiful everywhere. They have spent 20 years building this place, and you can see a lot of thought and effort went into making this as amazing as it is. This place is just very much family friendly. They have built a playground for the kids that you can see down in this clip. They have built a garage behind the palm trees down there with a Lego room, with ping pong, with a pool table. And in there it's always shadow, so it's really cool during the day. So if you are tired of the sun, you can always go in there and just take a little break. I just love that they have put so much effort into making it family friendly. Isabella just loves this toy house, and the first thing she does every time we come is to just run into it, and I can't get her out of it. So that's like a fave place for her, and You can just sit there, watch them play for an hour, sip your coffee. This is a super safe place for kids, but I don't know what this cactus is doing here, but I just found it cute, I guess. So this is up by the pool side and the sunbeds. Leo and Isabella is just wandering around, checking out the area. And the pool is amazing. It's not too big, but remember, it's only 4 apartments here. So it's never overcrowded and it's just very comfortable. It is big, don't get me wrong, but maybe not like the biggest pool you've seen in your life. So you don't need that big of a pool anyway. I have never seen this place crowded. We've been visiting a lot, but of course, like I said, never been visiting in one of their apartments. So it's always been spacious and comfortable whenever we've been here. So I have just basically filmed around the area a lot to show you how gorgeous it is. Like I said, they have built this place over 20 years. It used to be an avocado farm before, so there are still some avocado trees on the property. So if you come during the harvest season, you can actually go down in the garden and pick yourself some avocado for your toast in the morning. How awesome is that? So it's just ecological, it's just amazing. We've had avocados from this place a few times before, and they are just something else than the avocados you get in the shop, that's for sure. The area around the place is also quite luxurious, I guess. It's surrounded by a lot of huge, amazing villas. So you can just sit by the poolside and just gaze and look, and it's a beautiful view basically. So this is the barbecue area. We took some meat with us, and we basically made an Armenian and Lebanese barbecue in the evening. I looked probably like a crazy flower photographer the whole time we were there because I was just constantly trying to capture the beauty that I saw all over the place. I haven't really looked at this place in this view before. Like, I've just been there and kind of taken it for granted, but it's just so amazing when you start to look around. So we made a barbecue in the evening. They have a cool offer that they do for the people that stay, and it doesn't cost anything extra outside the actual food and the service to the people that do it. But you can actually order Lebanese food from a local restaurant, and you pay for the food and I think a little fee for the private chef you get that cooks for you. Or you can have a guy come and make paella. Paella is like a typical Spanish dish that is with rice, seafood, and or chicken. So it's super tasty, and it's a lot of people's must-haves when they are in Spain for vacation. So I would definitely recommend you to try that if you haven't had paella before. So Isabella is just exploring, and here is the football court or volleyball court, whatever you wanna play there. This is a climbing wall for the kids, which is like super cool. The kids can really get their energy spent here, and you don't have to be afraid that they will disappear or fall down anywhere, or, well, except scrub their knees a little bit, but that doesn't matter. That just means that they had fun. So we were just a lot down here on the playground, and Isabella was enjoying it so much.
We dancing
The next morning, the kids were just playing in the Lego room, which they love, both our girls and our boys. We have kids the same age. The girls are exactly the same age and the boys are exactly the same age, so it's truly perfect. We just stayed here in the morning because it was so hot outside. And we also wanted to just check it out ourselves and play some ping pong, which I totally smashed Leo, even though we haven't played since we were kids. So that I won was like the most important thing that day. No. But we had so much fun, and this place is honestly good for couples, for older people, for younger people, families. No matter what kind of people you are, the owners here will actually go beyond and just to make your stay memorable and special. They have a saying actually that goes like that you arrive with a handshake, but you leave with a hug. So that's kind of how it is here. You get to know the owners really well, and they just go out of their way to make it a memorable stay for you. So around here, it's a lot of opportunities and things to do. You can stay here on the finca, or you can just travel around a bit. It's up to you, but it's just beautiful for all kinds of people. now in this summer you can actually book a few days. I think it's a minimum of 3 days. Because of the situation and everything, they also accept some shorter stays. So you can actually go to the link in the description box and get in contact with them. I will post the Facebook page and the web page, so you can message if you have some questions about price or anything like that. They are more than happy to answer, of course. So we were just enjoying our morning, and Hike did not want to get out of the pool. He was begging me to swim with him, but it was a bit too cold for me still. But next time I will definitely jump in there with him. The pool just opened for the summer, so it's not really that warm, but the summer months here gets almost extremely hot, so we're gonna get in that pool. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications for more. Bye!